Oh my god, there has been so much news lately. It's absolutely insane how much stuff we have today. And it's so much proof that the update is literally on the horizon. We are literally in the end game now. It's absolutely insane the amount of news that we have today. And also, I also want to talk about a bunch of things that basically proved that 2.2 is going to come out this week. And so I would say let's just jump right into it and see what is new. So basically, last time we left off where Geometry Dash was, by the way, go follow me on Twitter right now. The last time we had this level on Robtop's account, which was a NA that you cannot view because he made it in 2.2. And many of you guys are really mad because what I said is apparently wrong. But no, the level got deleted. The level was actually on the servers, but Robtop unfortunately deleted it. I am really sad about this. I think he should have just left it there as like like something that we can look back to. Because once 2.2 comes out, we would have been able to view the levels. But apparently now they are gone. However, what we do have right now is the following. So there are two things. One of the things are the gauntlets. As you guys may or may not know, in 2.2 there are going to be like a bunch of new gauntlets. In total, there are going to be about 35 total gauntlets, but 5 of these are already picked. The levels from those gauntlets are already picked. So that means once 2.2 drops, these gauntlets are going to be instantly available for us to play. And these gauntlets are the World Gauntlet, the Universe Gauntlet, these ones, the Universe, the World Gauntlet, and also the Galaxy Gauntlet. These 3 gauntlets already have levels in them that were picked from the levels that are made in 2.1. And there was like a contest and stuff like that. So there were winners already. So these are the 3 gauntlets, and then there are 2 more, the Discord and also the Split Gauntlet. These are 2 more gauntlets, and each of them has 5 levels in it. And here's the interesting part. So previously, it was basically just that each gauntlet had its own entry where people could submit their levels, and they submitted it and they won the gauntlet contest. But now, these gauntlets are in-game. This is something that Robtop does on the service. This is something that I really want to go deeper into. So GD Colon already made it on his website. If you scroll a little bit, you can see these gauntlets, the 5 gauntlets. They don't have name or texture yet because we don't know which gauntlet is which. But they are there to see. And you can also see the levels. These are like the levels that won the contest. Some of them are only demons, some of them are mediums as well. We have some easier ones, and finally, like a mix between the two, which is really, really exciting. And you know what? This is something that I want to go deeper into, like I said. So, back in like maybe last year or something, these gauntlet contests were confirmed, like the winners were already known. However, Robtop never really added these gauntlets, and the reason for that is because they should only be added if the update is already out, or else we just won't be able to view them. And this is a step that is probably one of the last steps for 2.2. I'm pretty sure Robtop has like a to-do list of what he's gonna have to do once the update drops. I initially thought that one of them was the, making the gauntlets public. And second of them is probably make some editor examples. Next up, he might also want to set an event level that we saw in the 2.2. And there are a bunch of other things that he basically has to do instantly when 2.2 drops. For example, like let the community know on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, and also Discord and stuff like that. And one of these things is this gauntlet. He has to make it available for us. And he did yesterday or today in the morning. I don't really know, but they are actually on the servers now. I think this is like, what else are we expecting at this point? Like, what else has not been done yet? We have seen some lists that were made by Robtop that were leaked on the servers. He has tested the lists and we could see them. He has tested a bunch of levels that we ourselves could not even view. He has uploaded 2.2 levels. And now he's doing the gauntlets. Like, what else even is there? He has tested the profiling. He has tested the moons. He has increased this one. He has fixed the leaderboard. And I'm just like, what even is there anymore? You can test the rating or something? Like, this is nothing that comes to mind. I've mentioned in my earlier video that the gauntlets are probably one of the last things. And yeah, I don't really know. I think 2.2 it's done. I think there's nothing. Actually, this thing I want to say in a bit, but for now, let's move on to the even more exciting news, which is regarding the review, believe it or not. And also, this is very interesting. So if you have like this text bypass, you can search for and Gauntlet is equal to 46 or something, and you will get the levels. This is how the servers get the levels, but you can get them as well through the search, because this is how the servers are set up, which I find really, really interesting, to be honest. You can like scroll through all of the gauntlets, and you can see that 51 does not exist because there's no 51st gauntlet yet. Another, probably the last thing about the gauntlets, this is how they are going to look in 2.2 once every single gauntlet has been published. And yeah, this is just a preview that RobTop recorded like 3 years ago or something. It was just really, really cool looking. Like, look at how many dots there are at the bottom. And every single gauntlet could have its own theme and its own levels. I think that's really, really fun. And these are the 5 ones that were just added. And let's now move on to the last thing, Google Play. Google Play and Apple Store. As you guys know, if RobTop wants to finish the update, he has to first publish the files to Google Play, and then Google Play could take his time and review the game, which could potentially take maybe 1 to 7 days, probably. Between 1 and 7 days. And people have digged into this and found that there's a very high chance that he has just submitted the game now, because if you go on to Geometry Dash, and this is the full version that has been updated 2017, 15th of November. So if you go on to the privacy stuff, we can see there's a privacy policy for RobTop on this game. And if we click on it, we can see this is the privacy policy that RobTop wrote under his own website, as you guys can see. And the reason why this is really interesting, because back then, this didn't exist. This link to his website did not exist, according to what people are saying. And now, showing that it does exist now, goes to show that RobTop perhaps uploaded the files, and with it, he uploaded this one. And this one was auto-approved or something, and now they are approving the files, the game itself, which is going to take about 1 to 7 days. So I think at this point, I can't come up with anything that speaks against the update coming out next week or this week. Like, I don't have anything in mind that could, potentially have a suspicion that it's not going to come out this week. I can't find anything that proves that it isn't going to come out this week. Like, he's been silent. We have seen a lot of stuff on Google Play. He's been making I never expected him to make the gauntlets public before the update comes out. I thought he was going to drop the update and then do it. But the fact that he did it now goes to show that he is truly in the final few steps of releasing the update. And one of them is going to have to be the Google Play review. So I'm really scared at this point, because I don't really know if we are really ready for 2.2. I always say this in my videos. We're going to get something that's as big as this whole game twice. Like, are we really ready for something like this? I'm not quite sure. Like, the editor itself is humongous. It's unexplainable with words. And yeah, just unlimited content. Literally, there's just so much stuff. And it's right around the horizon, bro. I can't believe it. So yeah, I think this is everything. And here we can see like the pictures of here is it in Espanol and here is it in English. Privacy policies have been updated on Google Play and also iOS, just as happened with the free games once they got updated. Yeah, this is also another thing. In case you guys didn't know, Geometry Dash World, Geometry Dash Meltdown, and also Sub-Zero, and also the free version, all of them got updated in 2022, last year basically. And before they were updated, these privacy policies were changed. So now the official game is having its privacy policies changed. Does that mean that we're gonna get an update in a few days? Does that really mean so? Oh my god, it may actually... I mean, like I said, there's nothing that I can think of that prevents me from really deeply believing that the update is gonna come out this week. It may mean that the update has been uploaded for review. So yeah, I find the Gauntlets thing probably the best thing that has ever happened so far. And yeah, he is basically working on his last steps. He has been doing the privacy policy stuff. And yeah, I would just like to hear what you guys think about all of this. And yeah, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Perhaps next video is gonna be on a different update. We'll have to see.